G'day, how you doing? I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on how to use the Australian Shares Report. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. I hope you'll get the most out of it. And they'll get the most out of it by really checking in to see how I do things. Look out at over a bit of time, and I'll show you now how we go. A lot of this information flows from the Profit Hunters group, which you can see here on my little left chest, and we'll pick up from there. So let's okay. So this is what the Australian Shares Report website looks like. Now, the switch is, just understand that this information is from Ideal Financial Group under Corporate Authorised Representative number 299753 of Aruda Proprietary Limited, AFSL 338674. And any information in here is really general financial advice at best, and what you should be doing is making sure that you understand the risks involved and that this is not specific advice to your needs, purposes, and etc. So let's begin. Now, the website that you will go to is adest.com.au to pick up the Australian Shares Report. So what we go over here is we're going to go to the little right-hand column side here that says Australian Shares Report. If you're wanting to do some of my webinars or learn a little bit more, you might look at this area here to see what webinars I'm coming in next. You can see the Australian Shares Report is out, has the Australian healthcare stocks video is out now. And we click on login here. And so it's decided my login is incorrect. And what we'll do now is we will go and have a login. And it's fairly typical. So what might happen is you may be taken to a login page, and currently you can see I'm logged in as Testy. And what we can do now is then we go across to adest.com.au and we pick up, in theory it should be seen as logged in. It says welcome David Hunt, test, and then all we need to do is to come down and check in for the relevant ones that we're interested in, and you come down here to latest reports and click here, and it says Australian Shares Report for ASX Friday 8th of May, and we'll pick on that. and we'll pick it up from here, and you'll see the latest report here. Now, you'll see here, you can expand it if you're looking for here. If you're looking to read it a bit bigger, you can expand it by going to Zoom. That's in Chrome. And along here, we can see all of these different things: ANZ, ASX, CBA, etc. And that's a nice thing to do. Pick up those ones. Buru Energy. You'll notice that what I do is I cover the major indices, the XFJ, the XJO, the XAO, so the All Ordinaries, the financials, and the ASX 200, and then I generally cover the major banks. And we do it on long-term time frame, which is a monthly investors time frame, and the intermediate term frame. Sometimes when I say, I basically say that the analysis is unchanged. If there is some change, I'll talk about that on the investors time frame. I then also talk about the materials index, BHP, Rio, energies index, BRU. Not often for BRU, we pick an energy stock to look at for the day. Gold index, we pick a gold index to look for a gold index stock. Like this time it was KCN. And a healthcare index, we called it the unhealthy stock index. You might want to look at that report that's up on the website. Then we'll look at one of the things from the CSL. So it's a fairly flexible way of looking at this. The property index is something we'll look at. And WFD, ANZ, we'll look at, flick at what's important, where the market's opening at what time. Telstra. So this is a longer term approach to market. Then we'll look at the top 50 stocks. We'll look at 3 or 4 of the top 50 stocks. Like this time we've looked at Macquarie Bank, Bendigo Bank, and AMC, then small and mid-cap stocks. And thank you for becoming a subscriber. I really appreciate it. Look forward to helping you. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to ask.